In this video, we're going to show you how to create a lathe machining feature using a sketch. So when we drew this part, we drew it on the top plane, and you can see the sketch, how it was created. We basically did a revolve. And what we want to do is we want to machine this detail in here first with our roughing operation and then finish up the rest with a finish operation. Okay, so I've already done this basically. So what I want to do is basically explain to you about these sketches. This sketch here is a sketch that's a closed shape and it's on one sketch. This sketch is the same way. We must create our sketches this way. We cannot have multiple sketches in a sketch in order for us to use this to cut this shape in here. So I'm going to leave that set like that. I'm going to come over here. Basically, we have the software automatically recognize this face feature. And let's do this. Let's cut this like this. So here's a face feature, an OD feature, and we have this feature, the ID feature, and then finally the feature for the finishing. So how I created this was I right-click and inserted a turn feature and told it that I wanted to use sketch number 2. I told it that I wanted to be an ID feature. And you would adjust your attribute. Now I could individually pick these one at a time. In this case, we can actually come up and select these using a window selection. Here we see all the lines that we have selected. Once we do that, we can click OK. And if you want to check that, you can check to see that we've only selected those entities of that sketch. I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I've already created that here. Once I've done that, then I've created the operations. Here we have a roughing operation. Face finish, we're going to rough the OD, finish the OD. We call a center drill, and the center drill is cutting the ID feature that we created. We have one drilling operation and a third drilling operation. And then we have our bore rough. Comes in and roughs out the bore, and we have the finished bore. So if we were to look at this as in a simulation and we split the part in half, this is what it would look like. And we'll slow this down. And here we have a facing operation, finish the face, we rough the OD, and I know it's cutting the chuck here, but you know we wouldn't do that. Okay, so we would click the next operation where it comes in and center drills. There's a pre-drill, and then we have a larger drill. Then we come in and start roughing. And let me change this tool here to shaded mode here. And there we're coming in with a boring bar or a cutter, and we're cutting out or roughing out that segment. And I made small cuts. Okay, our next one is basically I'm taking a finish cutter and cutting it down. You can actually reverse the direction. And there's your part. Hope that works for you. Thank you.